Good afternoon everyone from Bridgeport Motorsports Park, the Kingdom of Speed.
Track looks pretty good. They put a decent amount of water on it, so it's still a little bit slick. 1 and 2 seemed like it was a little bit drier, so I think there's going to be a little bit of difference between 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. I think we're pretty close on setup. We're going to make a few minor changes, and we should be good to go.
Well, we were first warm-up, so the track was a little wet, so we were basically the first ones to run it in, but I think it's shaping up to be really good, really racy track. I think it's gonna, there's a ton of cars here, and you got the 305s who have a decent amount of horsepower, and the big block modifieds, which also have horsepower, so I think it will dry out, and I think that will be great racing for the fans. Stops? Oh, the setup, I think we're pretty close. I think we'll be good when it comes time for the heat race in the future. I think we'll be real good. Thank you.
Right now it has a lot of grip, but I mean, the way the weather is and there's no humidity and it's windy, I gotta say it's gonna slick up pretty bad. I just don't know how long it's gonna take, but right now there's a lot of grip. Well, this is a new car and I never drove it, so I don't really like the way it feels in here right now, so I'm trying to move shit around.
Track's pretty dusty right now. I mean, it's definitely dried out, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully get slick, but I don't know if that's the case. If it's gonna keep so much biting, I don't know. Yeah, we're second quick right now, so I think we're pretty good.
It's pretty nice so far, pretty smooth. I think it's going to dry out, get a little dusty here, but hopefully it's multi-lane tonight. I don't have expectations because we've seen a couple different versions of this track, so I have a feeling we might all be hammered down around the top, but I hope it gets a little slippery up top so we can go to the bottom. We're always guessing, so yeah, we'll keep trying. Thank you, sir.
Looks good so far. It's pretty fast. So far, so good. Expect it to dry out a little bit for the heat races, and then we'll see what kind of track prep they do before the feature and go from there. No, we're pretty good. We unloaded with our baseline that we kind of had from last year and felt good, so we're going to leave it alone.
We got to make quite a few more aggressive adjustments. The track is a lot drier, a lot slicker than we anticipated, so we'll see what they do to it for the feature. We'll make a call after that.
Just went third to third, nothing crazy. It's just hammered down still right now. It's just dirty right now. It's just, I wish it would be slick from top to bottom, but I don't know if it's going to get there. Hopefully just a couple small changes, nothing crazy. Thank you.
We got to be faster. I'm really happy we were able to get in the redraw, because from 8th place or 7th, we started last. I didn't know if we were going to be able to get up to 4th, even though we had a quick car. With our division, on the restarts, once the cars get strung out, it's hard in 8 laps to run somebody down, even if you're faster than them. So my crew's telling me we turned the second fastest lap of the race, even though we got 4th. So I'm really happy we got into redraw, which is top 4. But we got to make changes because we're too free.
I learned it got a little bit drier and a little bit slicker, so we're going to have to tighten the car up a little bit, and hopefully that'll make the big difference later on.
Just try to keep the car balanced and hit your marks. Track stayed good. I mean, it's smooth, it's slick, and we can move around at the top and go to the bottom, so we've got a pretty balanced car and see what happens in the future.
I don't know, the track's pretty slow today. We got to get better for the feature, but we drew number 4, so not too many to pass. Hopefully we can get by 3 of them and get going, you know. Well, this is the hard part. So far I haven't touched it really. Just minor changes, but I'm going to keep an eye on the track and base my decisions off of what the track looks like in a few minutes.
They were good. We ended up going from 9th to 6th, so we're in the show. I think we're starting 17th, so we'll take it from starting in the back of the heat. Just one of them nights. Yeah, it's good. Track is a little bit drier than it was the other week, so it was dusty here, I guess, on our opener with the short track Super Series, but the track had a lot of moisture still in it. It had a lot of bites deceiving. Tonight it's actually a little bit slicker, so it gets, kind of like what I was talking about earlier, it ends up spreading out a little bit, and no, I think it's working in really well. Not many. Nope, not many. Just a little bit different for our tire prep with as far as our siping and grooving, but that's about it. Everything else should be good. They probably could have used a couple more points of gear. We felt pretty good about it though. I guess we finished 10th, so we went 4-7. We'll take that for opening night. You know, it could be a mess out there, so yeah, that's about it. Yeah, probably just go up a little bit in gear. We were about 200 RPM off the chip, so we could use a little bit more to help us a little bit in the heats too. But other than that, I mean, car handled good, so we'll take that and just build off of it for next race.
We were kind of too good too early. As the race went on, we just kind of started to slide the right rear too much. So, you know, it was an improvement. It was stuck to fade back there at the end. We got stuck behind a lap car, which cost us some spots. But overall, I mean, we went 14th to 6th, I guess. So I guess it's not too bad.
It was great racing. The track was great. You could really move around and search, you know, for whatever you really needed out there. Felt like we kind of got caught playing offense and defense at the same time there, but hell of a race. Had a blast doing it, and you know, maybe change a couple things, you know, from what happened, but do things different a little bit, but come out on top to the next one.
We had a great night. Jonathan finished first, I finished second, so anytime that we can come 1-2, it's going to be a great night. So when I threw the slide job on him, I wanted to make sure I gave him plenty of room. Last thing we want to do is have both of us wrecked, especially when we're running two. So on the restart, I just wanted to get a good clean start, try to stay even with him going through, and you know, if I was able to get the lead, that would have been even better. But again, John won, so you know, I'm very happy for him.
Oh, it's just unbelievable feeling, especially with Dave and I both getting first and second. This is our first ever time getting first and second in a sprint car. So it's a cool feeling, really cool for the whole entire team. During the restart, I just knew that I had to at least get a better start than Dave did to try to get a little bit of groove, you know, get by him a little bit. But he was right there the whole time for a couple laps. So I knew he was fast. And, you know, it was cool to be able to run side by side with him. You know, I trust him. So if I'm going to ride side by side with somebody, I'm glad that it's him. Oh, I was just so excited just to be able to win. We have some people here from Dave's church, Hope Assembly, and they haven't seen us win yet. So it was just cool to be able to win with them in the stands.
The restart, it was kind of tough because I knew I wanted to slam the top, but I knew if I left the opening on entry into 1, I knew the 22 was going to take a bomb. So I wasn't surprised by that. But I figured if I take the top, I'm going to have the momentum coming out, where if I defend, then he's going to have the momentum coming down the back straight, and then I'm kind of screwed going into 3. So I decided to take the top, let him take his bomb, but then he kills his momentum, and as long as I could get back underneath him, and it worked out. That was the way I thought it would work out, so I'm glad it worked out the way I thought it would. Well, you know, things can change real quick. You can go from a hero to a 0, so every weekend is its own monster. So I'm glad we clicked one off at the beginning of the year. It feels good because now you don't have to go the whole year wondering if you're going to get one. So I'm really super happy and pumped that we got one off on the opener, and now we just have to reset. You know, enjoy it for a couple hours, enjoy it for 24 hours, but then we got to reset for Delaware next week.
No, it was good. I mean, the car was good after the heat race. We kind of just left it alone, and you know, we just tried to hit our marks in the feature, and I thought the car was great. The whole feature kind of stayed the same the whole time. It was actually pretty cool and awesome. Me and Steuer went at it with some slide jobs with each other, but we both left each other lane, and it was, you know, that's all you could ask for. And I know me and him, we're going to race hard. We're always going to race it, you know, clean too. So, you know, that was awesome. You know, it's good to get one, and to be able to battle like that and then come out on top is just great feeling for, you know, our team and everybody else. So, yeah, it's been a rough start, but just to get this one here on opening night, we'll take it and keep building that notebook and you know, see where we're going next week and go from there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.